Rock Express open their regular season tomorrow night at the Dell Diamond. Baseball is here. They've got a 4-game series with Memphis to get things started again beginning tomorrow night. Here to talk about the 2018 season is the man himself, Express President Chris Almendarez. Chris, it is a great pleasure to have you back with us. And how beautiful is this logo right here behind us? It's awesome, man.
Thanks for having me, Brian. I always love coming and talking baseball with you.
Well, it's fun to talk to you about it. Let's start with something that was serious off the field this offseason, or just in spring training, I guess. Howard Johnson, the hitting coach for the Express, he was hit by a batted ball in spring training. How's he doing?
He's doing great, so thanks for asking. He was, it was actually the last game in Surprise, but he was on the top step next to Woody, Jason Wood, our manager. And they're watching the game, and it was a curveball, and the guy lined it to the Rangers dugout, and Woody goes this way, and it pops Hojo in the face. He goes down. The thing that saved him was his Oakley glasses, but he's doing well. He was actually last night. We had our meet the team party, and he was there talking, and he got up and spoke with his glasses on, but actually talked about the safety enhancements that we have at Dell Diamond with the netting.
Let's talk about that. This brings us to a great point. You guys have now extended the safety netting, and people that have been to the Dell Diamond know it goes behind home plate and kind of up the baselines. How far down does it go now?
So what we've done is it used to go up to the dugouts. Now we've gone beyond the dugouts. The actual netting, it's the new breed of netting, but it's a lot thinner, but it's a lot stronger. Honestly, I was out walking this morning with Reese Ryan, and we were looking back at. You can't even, if you're in the outfield, you can't even see the net. But just to, one of the toughest parts of my job is watching kids or folks get hit. And so when this happened, pretty close to home with our hitting coach, that's a trained Major League Baseball player that's now a coach watching the game, and that's how quick it got on him. So, you know what, from an operator standpoint, I think it's going to be it's a great move. The other thing we did is we've actually installed metal detectors as well. So just the safety. Look, that's the #1 priority for in my position, is making sure people come out to a game for 3 hours and have a great experience and not worry about, unfortunately, what's gone on in Austin here in the last couple of weeks.
Sure,
we're gonna make sure people are safe and they can watch baseball.
Well, and that's the best place to do it, too. Anywhere I've been, it's as much fun at the Dell Diamond as anywhere. And because mainly you guys have good teams every year, and that's the case again. I saw Cameron Rupp's on the squad. He was one of my favorites at UT, I'll tell you that.
It's funny. Cameron's uncle is a good friend of mine. He actually, Coach Rupp was the Deer Park head coach, baseball coach. They won the state championship last year. So I got a call Monday morning from Coach Rupp, said, "Hey man, Cameron's going to be there. I'm coming up." But that's good. We've got Willie Calhoun, who's the top prospect. Mendez, we've got, fan favorites, Hanser Alberto, Brett Nicholas is going to be back. So, look, it's a great group of kids. And the thing Woody talks about is a professionalism, and they control the Rangers, and Woody and Hojo, those guys control the product on the field. We control everything else. We're into zombies here lately.
Well, let's talk about that, because it was really fun to watch you kind of tweeting out some things. Tell the people, first of all, what happened and who was here, and kind of how that was for you guys over the last several months.
Well, back in last summer, we got approached by AMC saying, "Hey, would y'all consider renting our stadium out?" And at first we were like, this is not going to happen. And then as we kind of started talking about it, as people know, we do other off-season events, but for us is a chance to say, let's give for one thing I'm big on is our culture and letting our staff get away from it. We typically don't have an off-season, so that was an opportunity to, hey, for 6 months you're going to rent the field, and they came in and man, they took over basically in September and November. And there was one day I was walking in, there were zombies walking out dressed up, and we signed NDA, so we couldn't say anything, and people were asking us.
That's the best part,
I think. I'll tell you, when you look at what the stadium and what they did to the stadium and what the stadium looks like today and tomorrow night for opening day, it's amazing the staff that we have at the Round Rock Express, and our grounds group, and Gene Croft, our director of stadium operations, has done a phenomenal job of just getting it back to baseball, what we do. But we signed a professional development contract with the Texas Rangers. I called John Daniels, I called Mike Daly, and said, "Hey, we got an opportunity to do this." We did it, and it was a little stressful the last month, but I'll just say I'm in a good spot. And they're gonna May 5th is gonna be the big Walking Dead or Fear of the Walking Dead night, and we'll be the Round Rock Armadillos. It's gonna pay homage to the actual fictional team in the stadium. It's Armadillo Diamond, and we really don't know much about it. I know that we're gonna go and the show opens on April 15th, and then the one that will show ours will be the stadium will be April 26th. I
can't wait. All right, we're out of time, but where can people go? They want to go to the game tomorrow night. Where do they go to get tickets?
Just go to our website, www.roundrockexpress.com.
roundrockexpress.com. Chris, as always, a pleasure. I can't wait for another season out at the Dell Diamond. Great to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It's our pleasure.